So in high popular demand, Road to Legit is making a comeback. I know, guys, I haven't made a series, an episode, or any other thing in a while. I haven't made an episode of Road to Legit at all in a long time, but you guys really wanted me to continue Road to Legit, so after high demand, I will be returning the series, and we're starting episode 3. Now, I did do a little bit of extra stuff before I left off on the last episode, so there might be a little bit more things than in the last episode, and I don't have the recordings for those, but basically what happened was I caught a few more rolls and a few more zigzagoons to basically just up my gainage of items. But yeah, we're gonna continue and we're gonna do this. Let's continue the grind. So here this guy is gonna give us a nugget, and that beautiful nugget. Oh wait, hope it pans out for you. There's nothing funny about nuggets. You just enjoy them big nuggets. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit of earning money, so I can actually start buying some more Pokeballs to collect more Pokemon. And as much as I would love to get the Acro Bike, it's better if I get the Mog Bike now for a quicker playthrough. So if I can finish the game as quickly as possible, then I'll actually be able to, you know, get the Acro Bike later on at the end game where you can have 2 bikes at once, which I'll show that later on. Alright, so we're inside of the Pokemon Center, and this is Yildy. Now, here, this guy is going to be giving us a lot of, O powers, so speed power of level 1, but later on, after talking with these O power guys long enough, I'll be able to acquire all the O powers so I can get hatching power, which later on we're going to need to, you know, actually breed for Pokemon. That'll be very, very helpful later on. One more thing I have to start doing. I have to start getting these berries and actually start replanting more berries so we can get even more berries. Because later on, when I actually want to train or anything, having a bunch of leopard berries is going to be useful in case I don't want to use up all my O powers. Or the citrus berries can be useful as well as lumberries, so I don't have to waste money on full heals and stuff like that. There's a lot of good Pokemon in this route, and we're going to see if we can get something. The first thing we get is a Volbeat, and I'm pretty sure I don't have a Volbeat. Now, I'm not sure how well Volbeat actually is competitively, but Volbeat in itself has the ability Illuminate, which is going to help me get more Pokemon later on when I go hunting for Dittos, for said natures and abilities and stuff like that. So I'm actually going to try to catch one of these Volbeats right now. And Volbeat acquired. Now, if we can get its counterpart, Illumis, that would help us for the Pokedex completion for later on. For the Hoenn Pokedex, so we can get that, you know, we need that Oval Charm to be able to hatch eggs quicker. So let's see if we get something good here. And, oh, right, what do you know? Speak of the devil. Okay, so right here is going to be our very first Mega Stone. And I will be recording every single time I collect one of these Mega Stones, since there's only one of each in the game. Like the whole game, there's only one of each of these Mega Stones. So every time we get one, I'm going to try to record it whenever I do get the chance. And that was a Volbeat, which I still need to see if my Volbeat actually has Illuminate or not. Maybe that wasn't Illumis, actually. And the evolution of the legendary Zigzagoon, the most hated Pokemon over 100 traits, and I have to sit through 4 of these. But we are going to get a Pokedex entry here, so this is going to be Linoon, and this is going to help us complete our Oval Charm quicker. And I do think at higher levels, the Linoons actually pick up more things, such as, well, rare candies more often, and I think at one point you actually pick up some of those battle items at higher levels. And let the evolving begin. Now, personally speaking, I like Pokemon in different color Pokeballs, so I am actually going to buy a couple of these Nest Balls, not because I need them really, but because I like certain Pokemon in like green color Pokeballs. So I'm going to try to catch like the green Pokemon and green Pokeballs when we're breeding down. Now, I'm not sure if I've said this or not, but at some point I actually would like to do contests for my Pokemon. So these contest halls later on, we're going to try as much as we can to get all the ribbons on our Pokemon when we do complete that. That'll be a separate thing on this Road to Legit. I think it'd just be nice to show off that ribbon. To just have that ribbon on your Pokemon and show it truly done the real way. There's a hiker coming this way. And I found myself some black glasses, which this guy, he doesn't give you anything for them. But, you know what? Free black glasses. They power up my dark moves, which I don't think is really too useful, but hey, they're glasses. Technically, this is the first Pokemon daycare where I can actually start taking care of Pokemon, but I don't think I'm gonna actually leave them here since I don't have anything at the moment. And it's better overall if you do it at the Battle Resort anyways. And just another time meeting with one of my rivals, Wally the Great, Wally the Strongest, Wally. We will fight you and defeat you. Later on, he gives you a really nice Dawn Stone, which you can use for things like Glade. So, I'll be fine. By the way, that Wally is shiny. And getting my HM Rock Smash so we can do some of the other things, so we can get some of the other TMs and items and progress through the storyline. It's not really useful otherwise. And so the third gym begins. Let us defeat Watson and his lackey. Watson, it is time for your reckoning. Today we will attain our third gym badge. Here we go. The battle versus Watson. Actually, I like Watson. I don't know, he's funny. He's a funny guy. And Watson goes down, and we're done with our gym badge here. So now we're going to continue on and progress with the storyline a bit more. Team Magma being evil, and them taking all the little snacks from children. Wait, what? So, the Winstrate family is actually a very good family to battle against because they give you the Macho Brace, and the Macho Brace is what we're going to be using later on for EV training early on, since we won't have access to the choice items, well, not the choice items, but the power items, which give us EVs a lot quicker. And I don't know if I'll ever get Pokeross anytime soon, so might as well get the Macho Brace right now. It's my best option to get at the early game, and you know, it's better than having nothing. I just like how this granny is all like, "You made my daughter cry." Yeah! You know, I had always wondered who was the son of the Winstrate family, and after doing some research, apparently it's this guy, Vito, from, he's a guy you battle in the Victory Road. Yeah. You learn something new every day. Oh, we get an encounter when we rock smash the rock, and it's a Geodude. Have we already caught a Geodude? I feel like we have caught a Geodude already. No, we have not. Huh. Now, personally speaking, after you're done EV training, I always like challenging these guys just to level up my Pokemon enough to evolution state. They're great for just training your Pokemon up to evolution state. So these guys I'll probably be battling very often when I'm trying to evolve my Pokemon later on for the Pokedex, for the Elwood Charm and the Shiny Charm. There are a bunch of new Pokemon here, and the first one I'm getting is a Numble. Yes! We're gonna catch up and stock our Pokedex up here now, since we're running around with a lot of new Pokemon. I think I can get up to 4 at the moment here. But let's see. Here's Machop. Now Machop, I'm gonna need 3 of these guys, because these guys will... Actually, we're going to need a lot of these guys later on, because later on, I'm going to show you guys a trick on how to get your Pokedex done quicker over GTS with just using Machop and Pokemon similar to Machop. Fury Path, also known as one of my worst places. I really hate this place. But there are a bunch of Pokemon in here, and I gotta catch all of them. Planting my berries, planting my berries. It's gonna be a great route. I gotta actually plant all the berries every day, so eventually I go berry farming, and you know, one of these days, these berries will help me. Probably. Alright, this guy right here. He's gonna be a very important guy. He's gonna give us the thing. I think it was Secret Power, Hidden Power? Or... It was the item which we need to get to secret bases. And once we get to secret bases, we'll actually be able to do later on Blissey Farms. And Blissey Farms are going to be an essential thing we need in order to train our Pokemon up to a higher level, or to level them up as quickly as possible. And I'm gotta get as many different Blissey bases as I possibly can. So, this guy is really important for that. Berries. Berries everywhere. All the berries to collect. I think we're just gonna be recording every single time I get a berry, because berries. Free heals! Free heals everywhere! And here we're getting Sandshrew now. Sandshrew is actually a very important Pokemon for later on, because later on, Sandshrew will be one of the Pokemon we EV train on a lot. When we get a Sweet Sand or Horde Hunt for it in the desert, that would be a very good Pokemon for. I think you train Special Defense up with it? Yeah. Actually, I think it was Defense. And here we go. We have Skarmory now. Skarmory is actually a Pokemon that you may see me use a lot later on when I finally start making sets for Skarmory, because this Skarmory, trust me, it is good. He is a good physical wall, an amazing physical wall, at least in single battles. Oh, finally we got ourselves a Spinda. I've been doing a couple random encounters trying to find this thing, and now one more Spinda to complete our Pokedex a little bit quicker. Oh, and Double Team. That could be used well in VGC battles, actually. So I might be using that later on. Who knows? I don't know if I've ever seen myself actually using the suit sack for anything. But still cool key item, I guess. Maybe. Now, I think she gives you an Eevee doll or something later on. I know you use her for decorations or something later on, but I can't remember what for exactly. Right away, she's out of the PC. Okay, guys. This will be the end of the episode of episode 3. Tell me if you guys enjoyed it by hitting that like button. This is episode 3 of Road to Legit. I know I've been gone for months, but I hope you enjoyed the episode. We will continue this again later on. I'm going to try to see if I can get 2 videos out a week for this Road to Legit. Stay tuned.